Oh, we're backwards on this one. I like it.
Okay, we're going to go side by side.
Are we on? Battletoads.
Yes, we're live, but we need to send a link.
Battletoads? Sorry. One more of those and I'm kicked off the island for sure.
There we are.
I missed you guys.
Hey, a little bit different screen here.
Battletoads.
We're kind of backwards.
We are Battletoads.
Okay. All I'm doing is waiting for Dawn. Let's see here. And we'll be able to see a little bit better. Okay. Hey. Can you guys hear us okay? There he is.
Suckity fuckity. Hey, Dawn.
Hi.
Hello.
We're going to have to squish in here.
Squishing.
We're squishing.
Squishing.
Squishing. Yes. Squishing.
Okay.
Squishing.
I'm gonna pull the microphone in.
What's
Got
up,
it.
brother?
We have to get close.
I yelled.
Actually, you're the one that should be scooting in. Why
Okay,
half your
I'm
face?
Don't.
Don't be lazy. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm
That's
gonna
Madeline.
make this a bit bigger. Let's see. How do I make this screen bigger? Actually, I can't do that. I want to be able to see the chat. So here we are. We figured it out. We're in. Yeehaw.
Awesome
Yeah.
hat.
So we got the new link in the ship box then?
What's that?
Is the new link in the ship box?
New link in shitbox.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. I just set up that. You know what? Here, let's see. I will do it right now. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How's your day going?
Well, today's been a busy day doing outside work, yard work, cutting the grass, doing garden stuff, washing cars. We've been busy.
Nice. What's the weather like where you guys are at?
Oh, today's been a really good day in the 80s, probably. Dry, clear.
Same
It's
here.
a pretty warm day.
That's a cool backdrop.
Oh, that's family, the
Wonderful.
family wall.
Awesome. Thought there'd be Hot Wheels in the background or something. Did you find any cool Hot Wheels since last I saw you?
Oh man, I can't stop buying Hot Wheels. Found a,
or did you start recently? Or did you just continually go? You're like 3 years old and you're like, I'm never going to stop buying these. And then
well, actually, I started back when I was, I had them when I was a kid, but then I started collecting again around 2000, 2002, something like that. There's Jake.
Hi, Jake. Anybody?
Is Madison out yet or not?
Make all the weird noises.
I thought we were doing that on the computer.
The computer is because of the microphones and speakers, it sounds weird.
So where are the other people?
Well, other people are just going to be watching. This is it. They're going to watch us.
Are they watching us?
Here somewhere.
Okay, new link posted.
There we go.
Paste.
All right, so
Post.
So yeah, what was what's your most valuable Hot Wheel to you? Say, like, doesn't have to be the rarest or whatever, but
No,
what's your favorite? I guess I'm asking.
it's a Ferrari. It was one that I had when I was a kid, a little red Ferrari, the red base, but I lost it at one point when I was a kid. And since then, I have found another one identical to it. And that was just one of my favorites. It's a 1980, 85, 86, something like that, Ferrari.
That had the cool, like, diamond inside kind of thing, the door or whatever.
Yeah, the Testarossa, yeah.
One that we all drew.
Or the F50 or something like that. It's in the garage right now, sitting on the shelf.
Nice. Do you try and keep them in the box, or do you take them out?
It just depends. My wife, her name is Moon, and there's a style of Hot Wheels called Moon Eyes,
Oh,
and I got a whole bunch of those, and I open them up and put them on the shelf.
nice.
But there's quite a few I take out of the package, and a lot of them I keep in the package. Because
How
if
do
I
you-
don't,
How do you store 'em?
huh? How do I?
Do you have a cool place to store them yet? Or
I mean, I don't have a display case of any sort, but I have some cases, and right now a lot of them are just in boxes.
shipbox museum of Hot Wheels? I mean, does that sound like something we could do?
Yeah, I can go show you Hot Wheels. I just got to go out to the garage in a minute.
Well, you don't have to do it now, but we could get you a museum in the future. Is what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
They've been to 4 or 5 places now where it's like it's all Hot Wheels, and I don't know. I bet you've got something that's close to some of them, because some of them are.
Well,
I feel like you could at this point probably cover a wall, right?
oh yeah, for sure. I got a couple thousand easy.
A couple thousand. Is that 3 walls? How many walls? How many football fields is that? I imagine it's at least 1 football field.
We're going to have to talk about the elephant in the room here
What's that?
shortly.
What?
The fact that you and Joe are together again.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was having fun talking about Hot Wheels.
Oh, no. I know. That just reminded me when you talked about football fields. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
As the inside chip, we need to talk about all this stuff. I saw the young man there. Hello.
Hi, Jake. Well, we got a freeze. Frozen
Wizard.
But yeah, we are. I'm doing the production. It's only a couple hours a week with Joe and Brian, but it's super fun,
Mm-hmm.
and I like what they're doing, and I like both of those guys a lot. And I've been friends with. There's a new shipbox. There he is.
I was trying to find the chat.
We are.
Oh,
Now we got
shoot.
2.
Now we got 2 of you. We need to get rid of this one. Remove. There we are.
Oh, what's that?
Ooh.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, yum.
Oh,
Oh.
email that to me real quick. Email. Oh, rubbing it in our faces. That's
So
fair.
it's nice to see the Chitrins.
Nice to see the chips.
Well, my third one, she's in the shower still, so they had just got done working on some raking up the grass and stuff.
Right.
Oh, nice.
They're good helpers now.
Well, heck yeah. Well, hopefully we're still close enough to when you came back to where you remember some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully you didn't forget about the vacation.
Hopefully it's happened. It's been a lot of time. But
It's been
so,
2 months now.
well, for people that don't know, give us a rundown of what you just did. Something new for you,
What we did in Cambodia?
or what you did. You went to Cambodia. That's what you did. But
Yes.
then,
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, we went
I've never been, so
Angkor Wat. Yeah. Mainly, we went to meet my in-laws, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my brother-in-laws, my sister-in-laws, everybody.
awesome.
So we have she has no other family here other than us. That's it.
High quality family though.
nice.
Look at, he's got the wand.
Nice.
Oh, that's right.
Careful with that.
Wibbity bibbity.
No wibbity bibbities in the house. No wibbity bibbiting in the house.
He asked me today if it works. I'm like, heck yeah, it works.
it don't.
But while we were there, we went to go see Angkor Wat. We went to the Gulf of Thailand, to the beach. We ate a lot of home cooked food, and
Wait, Dad, show them your shorts so they can see what
yeah,
they
got
want.
a lot of
Oh, nice.
souvenirs, shirts, and clothes.
Sweet.
I got one. My favorite is I was just wearing it today, working outside. It's I survived Cambodia.
That's the shirt. I'm curious about Angkor Wat. That is,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's on most people's bucket list to see. When
It is
comes
an amazing structure.
to structures.
It's so grand. Heck, you walk through the gate, just the gate. Then you walk past 2 libraries, they call them, where they kept all the books and scrolls and the rocks with words on them.
Yeah.
You cross over the river. It's a big moat. The whole Angkor Wat is surrounded by water, and there's one way to walk over. Then you get into the tower. There's 3 entrances, 2 on either side, and one in the middle is the royal entrance, and then you have the outer, civilian entrances or whatever. And
The
first,
normie door.
huh?
The normie door.
Yeah.
Cool.
Daddy, show them Cambodia.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Cambodia.
The only thing I know about Angkor Wat is is what I've seen on different like documentaries.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
stunning. It looks massive. Is it huge?
It is very.
That's
Yes.
what I thought.
It's 3 stories high.
Oh wow.
And just to go on the tour, to go visit it, the kids are not allowed on the 3rd floor, and the women have to have their shoulders covered up, and they can't be showing like too much skin for religious reasons or whatever.
Nice.
It originally used to be a Hindu temple, but it's been converted to a Buddhist temple.
Okay.
So they took Shiva. Shiva was at the very top,
Oh.
and they had removed Shiva and put Buddha up there. So whatever that was about. But Shiva now
It
is
happens all
in the very main entrance where you first walk in. They put Shiva down there so you can see. And now to get all the way to the top, and I couldn't wear my hat either. You had to take your hat off to go up to the top too.
It wouldn't allow you to cover your head, huh?
Right. No head coverings, and everything else must be covered. So, yeah.
It's awesome. It sounds like you got Bodhi a badass Buddha that he loved.
Ooh.
Yeah, little wooden one.
Yeah.
I could show.
That very much.
Nice. See, and I would have thought that you would have to cover your head. Oh, how cute.
Oh, that is
That's
cool.
beautiful.
Is that handmade or is that?
That was handcrafted. It's wooden. I got an extra one for him and one for me.
Nice.
Oh,
But my wife got a couple extra ones. Got this guy.
oh, cool.
Very cool.
Man, that's beautiful.
And we got this one, which isn't a Buddha. I don't know what this is, where she got it from, but
That's beautiful.
Looks like it could fly. Pretty well.
it's very pointy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked all over for this little guy because I know
Okay.
Bodhi wanted that. So
That's so cool.
That's an ancient truck,
An ancient truck.
probably alien technology, 6,600 years old.
well, I took the El Camino up there with me, so I have a Hot Wheels that made it to the top of Angkor Wat.
I love that. I love that.
Okay.
So was it kind of a hike to get to the top? Was it all a lot of stairs or it's not really a pyramid, is it more of a
Yeah, it's not a pyramid. No, it wasn't that far. It was just a couple flights of stairs. The first going to the 2nd floor was the longest set of stairs, and then it's just there's so much ground to walk. It gets smaller towards the top, but we didn't walk all the way around everything. We had a tour guide that my brother-in-law hooked us up with. It was his buddy, and he was trying to tell us a lot of the history and what the murals and the carvings on the walls meant and all that. It was pretty wild.
Well, there's a lot of different cities buried in the jungles there, from what I understand. They're thousands of years old, or at least a couple.
Yeah, there are many temples. We ended up going to 3 different temples.
Hmm.
The one was like a hospital. It was an outdoor thing, and there was a north, a south, a east, and a west. Earth, wind, air, and fire. So depending on what was wrong with you, they would guide you into which one of these little areas to go.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a medicine man there waiting to do some wibbity bibbity, I guess. And
Wow.
that's how they they did their most of their healing. So there
Mhm.
was no medicine. It was all
Wibbity bibbity.
wibbity.
Simple.
Well, that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's interesting. A lot of my herbalism that I work with deals with direction, heat, cold, wet, and dry, which are also the directions. So a lot of the herbalism that I do works with the same. It's a type of Ayurveda. So
Right on.
so it's
Well, I
very.
got some.
I would love to go visit.
So did you sleep at all? Because
Um,
whenever I travel, even to a state or two over, I'm like, this is gonna be hard to sleep. Did you sleep well?
I did. Yes, I was able to sleep every night. We had an air conditioned bedroom, so that made it very nice to get to sleep and deal with the day heat, which didn't bother me. But when the power would go out, we had like brownouts every now and then.
Mhm.
So the one night it happened at nighttime, and it just immediately got like drenching sweat hot. I'm just like, holy shit. So it came on after a couple hours, but well, it gets pretty hot at night too.
No, I bet.
What is it? What is the average temperature there? This when you went?
About 90.
Not whoa.
That was about the lowest I got.
Oh shit.
Was it humid too,
So it was warm.
or was it drier?
No, not humid, not at all. It was dry. It did rain a couple times, but we were in the dry season. So there is the rice growing season, which is the wet season.
Mhm.
Basically, torrential rains and floods, and the rice loves that. It thrives in the flooded land. So, but no, we were in the dry season, so it was just hot. It rained a couple times for like 10 minutes each time, and then it immediately dried up. There's no puddles nowhere.
We have the Texas clan right here chatting about their temperature. We got Cody and PJ talking about the heat there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
he had to deal with Texas level heat. And PJ says, "Oh yeah, that's called May down here in Texas in the shade."
Berserker, he's been to the top of the Astoria Tower. I imagine it's about the same. Like that's
Also, David Angus should visit Angkor Wat.
I'll get kicked out immediately. I think. I feel like Dave could, but I don't think Angus would do well. So,
Angus can't be peeing on anything.
uh,
That would
Well,
be
I did find that people just kind of pee anywhere they want to around there.
Yeah.
And you just stop on the side of the road, and you just see somebody whipping it out and pissing on the side of the road. It was kind of neat.
sounds fine to me. That sounds like paradise. Nothing wrong with that.
I have a story. Since it's the inside shit, it triggered a story, and I'm just going to tell it like I would in the inside shit. So, peeing on the side of the road. Years ago, we were headed. My family and I were headed down to Oregon from Spokane, Washington, and I had to work. I was in real estate, commercial real estate, and I had to work. I was trying to close a deal, and we couldn't leave until I was done. So we closed the deal, and they came and they picked me up, so I didn't have to drive my car. And we were headed out. We're on 395, which is this highway that kind of shoots from Spokane down to Oregon. And there was several stretches on 395 that are kind of empty and desolate. And I was doing my best to hold it, but I couldn't. So I said, "Hey guys, I got to pee." And they said, "Can you wait like 8 more miles?" I'm like, "No, I can't hold it anymore." Okay, so mind you, commercial real estate, I'm in a business suit, right? Still have my pumps on, briefcases in the back, laptops in the back, totally business suited out. And so I said, "Well, looks like I'm going to have to just find a spot on the side of the road. Otherwise, I'm going to wee in the seat." So they pulled over, and I ran around the car, and out of respect, everyone turned their heads the other way so they didn't watch me pee on the side of the car, right?
Allegedly.
And I could see in the car. So I'm squatting on the side of the road, and I had kind of like not a frilly, but my business suit had this loose kind of I don't know, gauzy kind of skirt. Anyways, I'm peeing on the side of the road. A big truck comes by, like like a big giant, and he honks. "Ah!" And as he passes, another one's following it, and he's honking because as the first one passes, my skirt flew up over the back. You could see my bare butt, and there was like 3 truckers all blowing their horns. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're watching me pee on the side of the road. It was horribly embarrassing. I
Right?
got back in the car and I'm like, well, I guess you all didn't have to turn your heads because everyone else was my ass. So that's my peeing on the side of the road story. There's 3 truckers out there that said at one point, I'm sure, oh yeah, we saw this lady in a business suit and everything peeing on the side of the road.
I think to be a gentleman, I have to track him down now. We used to have a discussion.
It was like 20 years ago.
Professional.
Okay, not 20. Couldn't have been 20. It was like 17 years ago.
Who wants to tell Jake's pee story?
Yay, pee stories!
Okay, I'm gonna tell him.
I'm all for it.
So when we were going, so after we went to a baby shower, my mom's friend,
This was a week ago.
Jacob, we were gonna pass my dad's cousin, and Jacob's like, "Oh, I could go pee there." But then my mommy's like, no, you didn't call them. So then Jacob's like, Mama, I gotta go. And so when we were driving past there,
Somehow nobody told me this boy had to pee.
and then he was like, I gotta go, let's go. And then mommy was like, why don't you just pee in a bottle? And Jake's like, okay. He grabs a bottle,
Challenge accepted.
he tries peeing in it, and boom, out of nowhere, he pees all over us.
Nice.
All in the back seat.
That is why.
Both of my daughters and my truck and the ceiling and the back window were all covered in pee.
And now we all peeing in.
In my face the most.
Oh no!
Yeah, and him too. He peed on himself in the face. Oh, it was crazy.
Just because he couldn't wait to hold it when I got the bottle opened.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? That trumps my
Kirk,
story.
Hammett.
Well done, boy.
Boy, Kirk all over his Hammett. Attaboy. Well, nice.
Over my face.
It doesn't get easier as you get
What
older.
about the Brennan story?
No.
What about the? I want to tell the Brennan story.
Oh no, that's not.
I'm leaning on your chair so we can both see you.
One time, dude, what do you see? One time, my brother drank my pee.
Yeah, Big Brother drank my Jake's pee one time at the movie theater.
Oh,
And I told him not to. And he
No.
still did.
You thought it was cider.
he drank it.
Thought it was a bit of
Yeah, he drank it.
Well, again, I guess we've learned a few lessons through pee. It's very difficult to control
Label the bottle.
a bottle of pee scenario. And you
Label the bottle.
shouldn't drink
This is
it.
not Mountain Dew.
Even if the internet says, "Wow, you should drink
Stop.
pee," you shouldn't listen to them. You should
Yeah.
say,
Not apple.
well, this is on the internet forever. This, you ever want to run for office, young Jake? This will be something you'll have to answer for.
No.
They'll be like, "Did you feed your brother pee?" And it'll be like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And
yeah.
also,
Did you have your face?
did you learn your lesson
Yeah.
about peeing in a bottle?
Yeah.
Never pee in a bottle again. You won't be able to be a Supreme Court justice. Just so you know, they will. They judge harshly.
Wait, she put it on the whole tongue.
You get one pee in a bottle, and you could still be a Supreme Court justice. So
Okay, what about Cambodia?
All right,
Who? Where's all the other people? Huh? Who?
well, this is it.
Oh,
They're all watching. I don't know where their comments are. I can't see the comments
Where
anyway.
are they? Chat?
most of them are about Kirk Hammett. Just so you know.
Kirk the Hammett.
Kirk Hammett.
Just kidding.
Let's see.
Put the back.
Oh yeah, Anchor Watt. We got another.
Berserker says, I was just thinking this seems awfully wholesome for Scatcast. Then the story came. You know, we did our best. We
This is-
tried to be wholesome, but
this
I
is
had to
extremely
talk about pee.
And that's
Ooh, that's
that's
I got
beautiful.
Anchor Watt in my house.
nice.
That's gorgeous.
Awesome.
Absolutely beautiful.
So we got a lot of souvenirs. We just went to the local market, spent like $100, and we got like, I don't know, a ton of stuff. But the American dollar goes far in Cambodia.
I bet.
Mhm.
I bet it does.
Check this out. Look at, so this is where we're sitting right now is where the boys record jar. And this is sitting on the table Thank you.
You're
That
welcome.
My birthday present.
Oh yeah.
I
It's an
love.
incense burner or ashtray, basically.
Well, I use it for incense, for cone incense down here. Yes.
I
So,
figured that's what you would use it for.
thank you.
That's too nice to put cigarettes in
No, I can't do that.
or put any kind of fiery thing in.
Well, the incense pops. The cone incense comes right out. It doesn't
You
even.
stop it. Okay.
This is the most wholesome content that I think we've made.
I know. It's because we have chitrins.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
you know, the mom and me comes out, and I'm like, we can't talk about anything naughty.
whatever. These guys are all going to be producers for cartoons that all the adults will want to watch later.
Yeah, this is. When's the next Turbo Kitty coming out?
Deadlines.
At some point.
Yeah.
Now we got a whole new skit scat called Talking Pets, so it's the perfect place for Turbo Kitty. Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of open this up to the chat room. If anybody has any questions for the Wiz, I'm not sure if you guys want to ask him questions directly. I'll keep my eye on the chat itself. We do have a few things that we wanted to discuss,
Where's
but
the music, Dad?
opening it up to you guys.
Well, yeah, there you go. Once
I-
we get,
PJ.
one thing I want to ask you is, how many videos do you think you've made for Scatcast? How many cool things?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Because I want to make a
I think I
compilation.
have well over 200 videos saved in my little cache. So that's just on my phone right now. I've offloaded some onto my computer, so yeah,
Where's the
300 maybe.
That's
Little, and I haven't even posted everything I've made.
We've got to make a compilation one of these days. It'd be fun to see them all together in a form. It'd be fun.
That'd have to be like a YouTube clip thing, I think. 'cause
Yeah.
I'd like to see Angus watch with it. I think that'd be fun. They can answer some of
It's
the
a
stuff.
scatcastception. It would be scatcast inception. So David Book says, how did you meet the missus?
How did I meet my wife?
How'd you meet
I-
Moon?
I met my wife Moon at the bowling alley in Elkhart, Indiana. I was on a bowling team or a bowling league, and she was there. One of her coworkers took her to the bowling alley to more or less introduce her to somebody else on a different team, which was the team I was playing.
And you spoke,
And
beat the
I-
crap.
And you got a girl.
Like he's a much better bowler. He's a much better bowler. I like him the best. Sorry, that's not. I wouldn't choose that voice. I don't have a dainty
Voice
good
so
voice.
much.
I don't have a nice. I'm a nice person voice. I only have mean person voice.
Oh, that lady cracks me up every time.
This is
But yeah.
the only OTG show you'll ever have. I love it. Look
Let's see what we got. Oh, we got another one here. What's your favorite Scatcast skit?
the Scatcast skits.
What?
Favorite one. I have a lot of fun with the Book of Smoggy.
What's a skit?
That was one that just kind of, which it's still Gunnar Halifax, so probably that.
I'm just David Angus.
David Angus, but that's not a Scatcast
Oh,
skit.
what is a skit? I like Gunnar Halifax.
David Angus is this whole thing
Skit
by
scat.
itself.
Then what's a skit scat? I
Skit
like-
scat, that's like
what's a-
Liam the Monster Hunter or
I
Gunnar
like
Halifax.
Gunnar
or
Halifax. Gunnar Halifax.
Gunnar Halifax.
Yeah, Gunnar Halifax is the best. I like song.
learn from those shows, but I'm afraid to know about
Jake,
the
no one told you go.
vocabulary that is. All sorts of new words come from listening to David Angus.
You could ask me some questions.
I would love to ask you questions.
Would you get away back up?
Where's his hair?
All right, what else? We got Scatception. So you and Don get to share an office someday for sure.
Yes.
Your own offices if possible.
Man, that
Although
would be
I
so
got-
bad.
It's very expensive, so it's gonna be a very tiny office in like a closet somewhere. You wait to see. Goodness gracious. I've been looking at a whole bunch of different ways to get animation going, and I mean, I've been even trying my hand in it as I've done in the past. It just takes too long for a guy like me with no knowledge. But man, you want to do?
I don't know. You animated Dave and Angus.
Yeah, but
That was bad, but it was, it was short. I think you animated like 10 seconds.
yeah, just to get the mouse, but to get the mouse to match for just for a minute or two would take, from what I know, quite a while, for several hours, many hours.
Hmm.
What are you doing over there?
You remember that Alan Sweeting's little baseball guy?
I love
Yeah.
that guy,
That was my first one. And it took me like 45 minutes to make that little thing throw up the ball and hit it. And I was like,
yeah. How many animations? You've made a ton of animations, and they're hard, huh?
yeah, it does. It takes, I mean, it's frame after frame after frame. You got to just reset everything. And I'm doing everything off my phone. So it's even more difficult, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's very fun, though. It is fun to see it all come together.
Yeah.
And using my phone, though, it gets a little aggravating trying to line up audio with it if I'm trying to do it. But
Yeah.
enough dragon semen and spider eggs, I get it done.
I
Guzzle,
think this
guzzle.
question's for Madison. Are you happy you're involved in Scatcast?
What?
Are you
Are
happy
you
that
happy?
you're involved?
Are you happy that your dad's involved in Scatcast?
Oh.
Or that I'm involved?
Yeah.
All right.
What about me? I need questions too.
Three of you guys.
All
get the
three.
questions.
All three. Do you guys all like that your dad is involved in Scatcast? All three of
Let's
you.
get a vote. What do you guys think?
I see he likes. Yep.
Who's the one that likes Scatcast the most? I think Madison does because she actually does stuff for Scatcast.
But Dad,
Oh,
I have the most But
Well,
Dad,
Well, things go plan where someone's for producers
I have the most Hot Wheels.
like
So
that.
what?
And no ideas. So
You have actual Hot Wheels too? You would no sense shape. This is going to fit too.
Aw.
is there basic animation down? Is there AI you could use to match the mouth movement? That's a good question.
I don't know
the
much about.
future is awesome, and I love the idea of that. And I'm looking more into that. There's a bunch of ways to match the mouth, and I can just do it easy too. There's what I want to do is show you guys what I call the ravens, and I bet some of you have investigated it and found it. And I think we have an extra one maybe that isn't out there. But I was gonna, and that's all the animation that I can really do. And it's Dave and Angus as ravens, and then Shaden's in there, and actually Getch is in there for a second, and of course Monique is in there as so all my close little circle before we started Scatcaster and those little cartoons.
Mhm.
They were for Sovereign. And, like that shows you what I can do. So I'm so sorry about the bucket song. But we're also very proud of the bucket
We're
song.
proud of the bucket song.
One take kind of thing. Could have thought about it a little harder, I think, probably, but it was a request, and I like to fulfill requests.
Don't ask Angus.
I wish you'd stop doing that shit. I'm just doing
Oh man, that was funny.
I want to hear the bucket song again.
You want to hear the bucket song again, or a new bucket song?
There needs to be like,
No, I want to hear both.
there's probably got to be an edit, a radio edit, for like,
The radio edit.
Well, the thought I had when she told me that, when she said she wanted you to make the bucket song, I thought being on the Illuminati Scumfucker would have been a good way to, I don't know, to think the ship was going down or something. The buckets was used to take the water out or something. I don't know. That's where my head went.
all I got was a sentence that said, "How about a song about a bucket, buddy?" The help there, I think, if you wanted that. Come on now. Point at you, buddy.
Yeah, it was the first thing I sent on the speak pipe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Let's see. Okay, we have a
Don's
question
like,
here.
well, don't throw me under the bus, jackass. That was all
We
you.
have
Oh, me. All right.
all the peoples here.
All right.
What's your favorite color? Right here. Carissa wants to know what's your favorite color. To
Favorite
everyone.
color.
Purple. Sage green. Gold. Mine
Sage
is black.
Black. Did
Mine's gold.
All those colors.
Jake likes gold. Madison likes green, sage green,
Yeah.
and Madeline likes black, and I like purple.
I like all those colors a lot.
I like purple.
Yeah.
I'm a big purple person.
I like all those Green's my favorite color, I think, of all time. But I like black also because I wear black all the time.
I wear black pretty much. That's almost all I own.
But if I could see
Well, I
green,
heard
See, Matthew? Some people mostly own black stuff.
I hardly wear much purple, but when it comes to like accessories or Hot Wheels or something like that, the purples are more vivid and bright.
Well,
I like
right
purple too.
here you can see my curtains. Purple.
The purple, okay. They
They're
look
purple.
kind of blue from here, but
Yeah,
They look-
they're definitely purple.
okay. I believe you.
Although gold, I wish I had more gold in my life. That'd be good. I'd take the gold.
Gold.
Good God. How heavy is it though? Is it like
Oh yeah, it feels like a big chunk of gold, really.
nice? That'd be
Berserker. Random question. He said I could probably Google it. He knows Ophelia and Strayed, but what is Zach's performing alter ego? That's Veritas.
Veritas, yeah.
Veritas.
More questions, people. More questions.
Does Zach's favorite color change based on which voice in his head is dominant?
probably. Lives with Dave and Angus, and they're completely people, and I don't. And
His-
it makes sense to me. I
His
don't know how
eating
much
habits change.
Yeah,
So
on my shoulders.
my stomach's never happy.
Me too.
Where is it? I've never had a good time without my Buddha. Right. So no, and yes. Who's playing Diablo 4?
oh,
I haven't got to see it yet. I just got done playing Diablo 2 or 3, whatever the hell it was. Took up too much space. I had to take it off because I'm playing other games now. Yeah, I haven't got any new games forever. Do the kids listen to Sovereign? Asked Bodie. Do those guys listen? I don't want to ask that. I feel weird asking that. Do you listen to my band, Kitchen? You should. You don't have to listen. No comment. It's fine. Well, what happens when the kids get to listen to the show, right? So, do you teach other children about the show?
Do you? I don't think. Do you guys talk about Scatcast to your friends?
No. If they saw it, they would tell their parents all night.
they're like, no, I don't want to get in trouble.
Under 18, it's like Fight Club. Like we don't talk about Scatcast. But once you're 18, you can talk about it. You can with your crew. Awesome. Well, you guys got any?
You do like the Sovereign Citizen or Sovereign in the nonprofits, though. Remember, I played in the track, and this one she gets to jamming, and she loved your very guttural, low
I like the Just a
voice.
Ride.
Just to Ride, your favorite song, I think.
Well, oh, just a
I love that song.
Oh, and my heart
Actually-
grew 3 sizes that day.
We have choreography to that song. Actually, I don't know if you've seen any of the videos on Facebook or online, but the dancers have choreography for Just Right.
Yeah, they do.
Have you watched it on YouTube? You should watch it on YouTube.
So the kids from the sketch, they do. But secretly. No. It's the girls.
Don't embarrass the girl.
Well, do you guys have favorite video games? What are you guys' favorite video games? Or do you guys play a lot of video games?
Oh, Roblox, Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, and Minecraft. Baby Shark.
Minecraft.
Oh, I also like Sonic the Hedgehog, the game, like the racing game. Oh, I also like Forza.
Nice.
See my raisin buddy.
Nice.
Well, heck yeah. Did you guys like Sonic the Hedgehog movies? Did you guys get to see that?
I've seen the Sonic movies. I don't know if you guys have. With Jim Carrey
No.
is
Yeah.
no.
All right. What's that one?
I think. Well,
Born again.
not deliberately, but I know I've seen them. Whose favorite movie? Theirs.
Mhm.
What's your favorite movie, Zach and Monique?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Exactly. Sisters in Training. Bodie knows what we're doing.
Bodie knows. My favorite movie, gosh, Princess Bride is up there.
Mm.
Really.
I couldn't answer on this myself. I
The
can
other-
answer as Angus. All right.
The other one is
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Stand by Me.
Stand by Me is a good one.
That's his good.
It's a great one, huh? It's a movie.
I watched like stupid movies. Some of my favorite movies that I watched the most were the movies that were like, very stupid. I think. I mean, I think I've memorized a lot of stupid movies. Like Dumb and Dumber was a movie that I've seen 900 times.
Dumb and Dumber.
This is the background of my life.
Fast and Furious movie. Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
That was a good movie I liked a lot.
Reefer Madness. Yes, we definitely are going to be watching another movie soon. We're thinking Idiocracy. Look
That
at
would
that.
be a good one too.
That's good. Actually,
Actually, I
that
want
would
to
be.
do a Reefer Madness Dave and Angus watch of Reefer Madness.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
But we're going to have another movie night. We're thinking towards the 4th of July. I don't know when, but out a little bit. And we're going to sit and watch another live movie. And I'll try to make sure that, I think Amazon Prime works best for everybody, but if not, send us email and let us know.
Although Jeff's going to be there, so if it's a movie that you like, and you don't want him to shit,
And you don't want him to shit on your movie.
during the process of us watching it in hurtful ways, not in like lighthearted, loving ways, hurtful ways. Then keep your movies that you love to yourself.
Yeah, he looks over you at the couch. He's like, well, you're a fucking idiot.
Right. I think we should sit and make him watch Sergeant Stubby and see if he can not cry during Sergeant Stubby. Have you guys in the comments? Has anybody seen Sergeant Stubby?
Yes.
What did you think of it, Don?
It was pretty good. I mean, simple, but yet it covered a lot of bases.
You mean simple?
It was,
Shit, and goddamn, that's one of the best movies made of all time, man. They cry like motherfucker. What are you talking about, bitch? How about that?
it was very good.
It was made on like a shoestring budget. That's what was. I was expecting, something really, really terribly done. I couldn't believe how nicely it was made. I mean, it wasn't a shoestring budget. I shouldn't say that. It was made by a small company, like on a shoestring, like hope and a prayer to make this movie into a big thing.
Okay.
There's actually like Sergeant Stubby sequels planned, or I think they want him to go to space or something. Or
I have no idea.
Sergeant Stubby in space would be.
I don't even. Is that that's a movie? I'm assuming.
You don't know about Sergeant Stubby? Mrs. Scriptkeeper isn't always tuned into the old stream. He is a little dog. We didn't tell you the story of the little dog that he did his little paw thing. He was on the military base and he was a buddy with the one military guy and all. He became
Who's
a little.
we?
What do you mean we? It was on Jar. Shaden brought this to our attention first, and then Angus kind of,
No.
Housed it.
yeah, and then saw it and we all saw it. Yeah.
No.
It's okay. We're gonna have to watch Sergeant Stubby together.
Okay.
She can't watch all. Anyway, anybody else watch it? It was so good. Hell yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I miss a lot of stuff because I'm doing things.
Busy.
I'm trying to survive, keep a farm alive, and research and run a business.
For sure.
I
Don't feel the
do.
pressure.
You're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, well, thank you. I do feel
I agree.
sometimes I feel like I miss out on stuff because there's all these inside jokes and I see it. And I'm like, oh, I want to be part of the inside stuff too. But unless everyone else knows what's but I'm up here, like, what's that? But, my life.
Well, camera down.
Oh,
And that's the end of never hear from.
I know.
Just a little light with an alien beam.
I know.
What the hell? What's going on? Let's see. Called out for not listening.
I know, right? I can't all the time.
Can't always use we now. Let's see. There was
Yeah,
one I heard from. Let's
see?
see. The 5.3 Alps. Absolutely. 5.3 Alps. Make a list of all the 5.3 Alps movies that exist, because there will be Alf. We'll Alf them all one day.
Have you ever seen Hudson Hawk
Yeah, I love that movie.
with Bruce Willis?
Yeah, but it's like a special kind of camp. I might have written that one out at some point to do a movie review on it, but I don't know. That's another thing that I find I have hard with. Like I did a list today of all the top fives we've done because I was starting to go through. I'm like, think I might have already done that one twice or 3 times. I need more of a master list of like movies and top 5s. You'd think I'd be more organized, but my bad. But, all right. Well, there was a couple questions. What's the favorite movie? What's the girl's favorite movies?
Madeline, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie? Is that yours? I mean, it's okay. They want to know.
But is Fast and Furious?
Yes, it is. It's like 10 movies. What are you talking about?
It's a whole franchise of movies. It's a movie franchise we're all familiar with too. Not a bad choice.
So, Madison, what's your favorite movie? Jacob, what's your favorite movie? Encanto.
You're right.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I've got too many things going on. Eating things, noise, and then our chickens are doing things. No.
But we should probably sign off here in this moment.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
This
guys.
has
It's been
been
fun. As hell.
Awesome. More of these.
I feel like I had more questions for you, but we'll do more stuff here in the future. But my main thing is I really want to get to get all the videos that you've made.
I got one.
Fun with them. A lot of effort goes into those things. Like I know how hard animation is just for 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and it's very appreciated, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny things in there that you did that your humor is showcased. So I kind of
Right.
do that.
Yeah, I need to get back onto the Shitbox Chronicles. I know that.
That was
Well,
so much fun. All of it.
we
All
love
of
all the
it. So
creativity, yeah.
appreciated. And I know everyone here loves to see this stuff in the shitbox as well. It's fun.
Yeah. Thank you for making the shitbox awesome, man. And
Yeah.
you've got to you've been with us for like a year now, right? It's got to be close.
Yeah, I was gonna ask when's your anniversary.
Yeah, it's been a year and a half probably.
Is it a year and a half now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been here since. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I knew you've been here since the beginning, but
I
the Facebook page hasn't been here since. I was wondering.
believe I joined the Shitbox in February or March or something like that.
Okay.
Crocky.
Or 20.
Yeah. We missed
it's been a while.
You don't get a watch the first year. It won't be a watch. It won't be nearly as a watch. It will be something cool.
But there is one question I want to bring up for Tim Alsop, I believe is he asked me how I got to be the Shitbox Wizard and how I had met you, which was kind of fun. So I wanted to answer that for Tim.
Yeah.
When I transitioned over from TimeSuck to Scatcast, I hadn't made any TimeSuck friends the whole time I was here, not one. And then I Facebook sent Zach a friend request, and he was the very first one to actually accept my friend request. So it was just like, so the first TimeSucker to ever accept a friend request, and then just participating in the Shitbox and loving the show. I caught your eye, I guess. Got your attention.
You did indeed.
We became friends.
Yeah.
And the Shitbox Wizard became the magical essence of the Shitboxes, I believe, is where you came at. The things I was doing in the Shitbox, just that's how I became the wizard. So
Yeah.
And now we have to build an office for you.
Yeah.
But
an
yeah,
office.
it's gonna be really cool. Like I said, it's really cool. But yeah, you'll like it though, because it's going to be like wizardy. And you have dragon semen jar, butter egg.
Well, I have the dragon semen, mermaid tears, orc sweat, and a petrified turd. What is it? Is that a petrified turd or is it a rock? I want to know.
You know that. To be honest with you, I found that. I found that in Yosemite.
So it's a turd for sure. A turd.
Uh,
Probably a
Turd.
But it's
badger.
It was out by what's called Tuolumne Meadows. So in Yosemite, you can hike out, and I was about 3.5 miles out of the heart of Yosemite, and I was out in Tuolumne Meadows, and I found that I was, what was I, 16? I think 15, 16. I found that out there, and I just kept it. And so it needed to move to a new home. And I think it literally, I don't know if it's slag from mining.
Like it looked kind of like volcanic.
Right. I don't know what it is. Or if it's a petrified pile of shit. Either way, it looked like petrified shit to me. And that's why I picked it up. But my dad at the time said it might be slag from smelting.
Okay.
3 miles out in, I don't know. It was out in the middle of nowhere. So who knows?
Yeah.
As long as your office is bigger than Dr. Schmoggy's broom closet. No guarantees. Animation's so expensive, Don. You know, we've talked about it. So,
Right.
but you can we'll have buckets. Mine will be a small right next door. It'll have a bucket
A bucket?
and a mop, and that'll be it.
And then I get to hear, fuck you.
Pretty much 4 of the 5. I'm not even how to count either. That's one of the 2 words I know. All right, guys. Well, there was another question about Sovereign and Pig Out. No, we're not playing Pig Out this year.
Not this year.
We got a couple plans for other stuff, but we're not doing that one this year.
Not this year.
Yeah, we'll move it, but we've done it 5 or 6 years in a row, minus.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to do a Fox Theater show this year, next year at the same time. Thanks.
But you're still doing the Sovereign Circus or whatever, right, for Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every year?
Yeah, we try to.
Yep. Every year. Gosh, for 6, almost, I think this will be our 6th year.
Yeah.
For the Sovereign Circus.
And I'm not sure.
How many?
6 or 7.
6, 7 years?
Yeah. And
for the crazy antics and that happened Halloween weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure when our next show is actually. I think what we are going to do for Pig Out is we're going to show up and we do it. We're the only one of the few bands that can do this. I think we're weird, but we show up. It's
they
like
expect
a parade.
weirdness from us. Yeah.
We show up as a parade and we play our music acoustic style and kind of guerrilla style. And so we'll probably do that at Pig Out just because it's fun that way.
It's interesting to see a giant group of crazy dressed looking people and acoustic music walking through the street and fire and stuff. People are like, what
it's pretty fun.
is that?
Right.
It is pretty fun. Well, thank you guys for all the questions.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you, Don, for joining us. It's been a long time coming. And let's do this again too. And thank you for all the help. Big time. And like I said, it won't be a watch. It might be a pen or something, but it will be.
Does anybody wear watches anymore?
Well, yeah, if it's an Apple Watch, and those are,
Well, Apple Watches, yeah.
But after the 10 years, it'll be a watch. So I think that's.
Telling us to go to our bedroom.
I don't
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. And more
Wibbity another time.
crazy shit coming this week.
Wibbity bibbity.
In the future, presents.
And it'll seem like a present. Bye.
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 Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Come on.